I got right with the Lord. My chakras aligned, my third eye opened, and I realized OG Gumby is a beautiful soul. To be a beautiful soul, you have to recognize that God isn't real, but trauma and healing is. Yeah. Society will be better off without God, Princella the Queen Maker. Later for you. Yeah. OG Gumby won't let the gang life go. He's so traumatized he didn't even realize that Adam 22 was setting him up with a loaded question. He said, man, and I'm paraphrasing here. He said, man, why do you think that so many people have wavered and left the gang culture behind them, but you haven't? You weren't supposed to touch that, OG Gumby. You weren't supposed to touch that, man. Instead, you decided to stick your hand in the oven, stick your hand on the pilot of the stove. Yeah. So in the future, in the event that you go back to an incorrectional facility in California, Adam 22 has helped you incriminate yourself. But what do I know? Anyways, you would say, how do you leave what you know? How do you leave your family? You know what I'm saying? You weren't supposed to say anything. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going to get on your hypocrisy. This little issue you got with 4 Extra. You know what I'm saying? You say that Adam 22 condones grape on his platform, has a bias that goes against the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? But you also said, and this is the point, I got to bring it home right here. You also said 4 Extra is big on banging on non-affiliates. You are too. Because everything I'm saying in this piece of content is derived from Adam 22's content on No Jumper, where you told a non-affiliate to turn his baseball cap around because it's a rolling 60s hat. Yeah, man. You're jacked up on so many levels, man. You just need to heal. You don't need to be scared. You don't need to be anxious, and you don't need to doubt yourself. See, that's where your problem is, OG Gumby. You doubt that you could leave the gang culture. You're scared of what you might stumble upon, you know what I'm saying, by leaving. You're scared. You're scared of the unknown, brother, and, welcome, join the club, You're banging on non-affiliates. You're so jacked up. The man said he was from Seattle. And what did you say, OG Gumby? You said, I'm from Hoover. Yeah, Hoover is a place. I'm guessing that is. If I had to take a whack at the pinata, I'd say it's a community. It's a street in California somewhere. I'm in West Texas. I'm just swinging at the pinata with a blindfold on. You know what I'm saying? But that's how jacked up you are. The man said he was from Seattle. So a man can wear a Mariners hat, man. He's from Seattle. But you said you're from Hoover. You know what I'm saying? So when you see that baseball cap, your antennas go up. That baseball cap in your mind is indicative that your life is in jeopardy. You see what I'm saying? And that's horrible, man. But you just need to heal. You playing this amoral game, man, where there's no righteousness or wickedness. I understand that. I understand how fractured society is, brother, but you have to understand what this shit called life is all about, brother. It's all about being fractured. It's all about operating on fear and doubt and anger. That's the reason for the news. You see what I'm saying? The news isn't broadcast yourself. It's all scripted. They play by a script, There's floods in Texas. They want everyone to be scared of the government. What else goes on? They're playing by a script, man. And that script keeps everyone on a base frequency, man. A low vibration, if you will. And you can heal. You can heal. You're always talking about who got a carrot stuck in their rectum. You're always talking about on your podcast, the big question to ask you is why you unalive the fellow Hoover by the name of Diablo, man. That can't be healthy. That can't be that can't be good for your mental health. You have to do things that's conducive to your mental health, like leaving gang culture. You're 50, man. You're a quinquagenarian or something like that. A quinquagenarian, man. If I'm not mistaken, if not, I'm not butchering that word. That means in age by decade, that means someone that's in their 50s, man. And that's you. That fits your description. Black man with a short, young LA mohawk in his 50s. Negro, North American Negro male. That's you. But you're just a hypocrite, though. You're banging on non-affiliates because you think that you're going to lose your life. You're in the line of fire. Got to keep your head on the swivel all the time. It's an amoral game, man. It's an amoral game. God's not real, man. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say on this. Hit that dislike button if you're in favor of hypocrisy. Hit that like button if you like today's content and commentary. Hit that share button if you want others to know that OG Gumby is none other and nothing more than a hypocrite, because he's going there for extra behind the same thing that he does. As always, subscribe. It's a call to action. Until next time, peace. Put some of this ism in the algorithm. Talk to me, I talk back. Leave me a comment in the comment section. You know I value you guys' opinion, man. Do you think that OG Gumby is a hypocrite like I do? Do you think that he's scared of the unknown? He's scared to leave the gang culture? You'll get a heart from me. You'll get a comment from me. It's gonna go like this. Yeah, OG Gumby's scared to leave gang culture. And I'm gonna say, I'm afraid so, my friend. Anyways, thank you for your viewership. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, man. That's how that's gonna go.